Donald Trump has become the center of gravity in modern Republican politics. Over the last decade, he has transformed the party so deeply that many politicians who once opposed him eventually changed their positions in order to survive politically. JD Vance is one of the clearest examples of this transformation, and now many people believe Marco Rubio may be heading down the same road. Before entering the Senate, JD Vance built his reputation as a thoughtful conservative voice who spoke about the struggles of working-class Americans. He was widely respected after the success of his memoir Hillbilly Elegy, and he initially appeared independent from Trump-style politics. In fact, Vance once criticized Trump harshly and questioned his leadership. At that stage, he represented a different kind of Republican, one focused more on ideas and policy than personality-driven politics. Everything changed when Vance decided to run for the Senate in Ohio. He quickly realized that winning Republican voters required support from Trump and his loyal base. Over time, Vance changed both his tone and his political image. He moved from being a Trump critic to becoming one of his strongest defenders. His speeches, interviews, and campaign strategy began to reflect Trump's style almost completely. Eventually, Trump endorsed him, helping him secure victory. For many observers, this was not simply a political alliance. They saw it as proof that Trump had forced another ambitious Republican to abandon his independent identity. Vance may have gained power, but critics argue he lost the qualities that once made him unique. Instead of leading his own movement, he became part of Trump's political machine. Now attention is turning toward Marco Rubio. Rubio once represented the future of the Republican Party. Young, polished, and skilled in debate, he was considered one of the party's brightest rising stars during the 2016 presidential race. However, his campaign collapsed after repeated clashes with Trump. Trump's aggressive attacks damaged Rubio politically and weakened his image among Republican voters. After that defeat, Rubio gradually changed his approach. Rather than continuing to challenge Trump, he began working more closely with him and supporting many of his policies. On issues like immigration, foreign policy, and cultural debates, Rubio moved closer to Trump's political message. While he still tries to maintain his own identity, many believe he has also been shaped by Trump's dominance over the party. Trump's influence has created a Republican Party where loyalty often matters more than independence. Politicians who resist him risk losing support, while those who adapt usually survive. JD Vance already represents how dramatically a politician can change under Trump's influence. Marco Rubio may become the next example of that reality. Whether people see this as political strength or political control depends on their perspective. But one thing is clear: Trump has changed the Republican Party in a way that few American politicians ever have, and nearly every Republican leader must now decide whether to stand beside him, challenge him, or risk becoming politically irrelevant.